dive into authentic conversations about ourselves and our community, exploring topics that uplift and inspire us. From personal growth to social change. So grab your teacup and get ready to join the conversation. Good evening, tea sippers. We are up again this evening. How are you? How are you? Welcome, welcome all tea sippers. I want to do something called The Youth Gone Bad. The Youth Gone Bad edition, y'all. Fight, stuff, mayhem, debauchery. So let's just go ahead and get right on into the video.
Please let go of me.
On August 9th.
So the video reads, there was a nurse attempting to cash a $28,000 check with a fake ID, y'all. She had a fake ID. Now, mind you, she's supposed to be a person of stature, right? A nurse. You wouldn't think that a nurse would steal from you, but here we have it.
2023, in Ohio, police were dispatched to a check cashing store in reference to a woman using a fake ID to try to cash a $28,000 check.
A $28,000 check. She was on her get in her bag right now mission. Not an $8,000, not 80, not 800. She has a $28,000 check. As if at a credit union, right, check cashing store, they're not going to run that type of amount through all of the checkpoints and everything else they do, right? Okay.
Help with them right now?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Do you mind? You have paperwork for her? Yeah. Ma'am, do you have your ID on you?
No, that's the only one I'm getting in.
Now, we all know, right, tea sippers, you must have an ID, some form of ID to cash a check, some form of identification to cash a check, okay? She's saying no. As she's standing here in her scrubs, okay, that makes it, I'm assuming she's trying to look, the part of I'm a nurse, seemingly why wouldn't I have a $28,000 check at the credit union, okay, with no identification. But it looks terrible. Let's keep looking.
A new one. I'm waiting for the BMV to send me like the hard plastic copy.
Okay.
Yeah.
You mind if I see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a paper check.
The issue.
Just taking a look at this real fast.
Okay.
Is this your current address on here?
Yes.
Quebec?
Yes, Quebec, yes.
Okay.
Is there an issue?
Possibly. We're gonna take a look here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is the issue?
We just want to make sure that this is a proper document.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fine.
You got this from the DMV?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Give me just a moment, okay?
Okay. I mean, I got, everything is, legit. I got it from, this I got from where I work. I don't currently work there anymore. I quit after this, and then I got that from the DMV.
Okay. All right. Give me just a second here, okay?
Okay.
Are you a coach or a wellness practitioner?
So while they are paying bills over there, we are going to be thankful for sipping some tea this evening. We're sipping the Youth Gone Bad, okay? So we have a young woman here standing up in her scrubs saying that she has a check that she needs to cash for $28,000, okay? $28,000 with no form of physical identification. She has no ID. She has some paper identification. I'm not quite sure yet if it's hers. Let's keep listening in on a nurse attempting to cash a $28,000 check with a fake ID.
And he can even call and verify it. I'm pretty sure there's a number somewhere. And then I have this, I'm pretty sure also this one here that came out.
Is that in there?
This just says your address.
Gotcha. $205 copy DL.
Okay, did you guys catch that? The police officer allowed the document to come out of the blur so that we could catch it on the body cam. The T-sippers, did y'all catch that, right? So the piece of paper slid from up underneath the blur, and it was just a picture of her with information, I'm assuming like name, date of birth, things like that, of what a real ID would have on it, but more than likely not her real information, like her real name, her real date of birth. Did y'all catch that? It slid out from behind the blur. Look.
$205 copy DL.
Right there. Did y'all catch that? It slid out from up underneath the blur. I don't know how the paper documents look in y'all state. I know in the state that I'm in, our IDs that come in paper form, they look like regular identifications. I've never received a paper ID like that. If you guys have, let me know down in the chat. Drop your, understandings of what they may look like in y'all state. I know in mine, they don't look like that. They look like your regular ID, just on a piece of paper. So.
17 copy.
Robert Zebra 104347.
You break it.
Okay, check out the paper identification. To me, it doesn't look like one that I recognize. If y'all recognize her form of ID on that piece of paper, let me know down in the chat. Drop your T in the chat, please.
Yeah.
Two of them.
04347.
10-4. Thank you.
Alright, go ahead and turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Ooh, that was fast. So she is now being detained. Okay, she's now being detained. That was very fast. They took a glimpse over of the document and they are detaining her.
Nope. Right now you're gonna put your hands behind your back.
Put this,
Just put it on the counter.
Put it down.
Put it on the counter. Okay.
Stop. Hey,
Oh, is that right there?
Hey, I have to call my kids.
Okay,
I
we'll
have
get
to
there.
make sure who has my kids
keep your hands
knows
behind your
what's
back.
going
Stop
on.
going. Stop.
I don't know what the issue is.
We're gonna figure that out here, okay?
Okay, so I'm being put in check.
Just relax here.
Cuffs?
Yes,
Because of
just
what?
relax.
You're not even telling me what is going on. I don't understand.
We'll get to that.
I've never been in a situation like this. Like, I'm completely confused. Like, and you're not even telling me what's going on.
Your license isn't coming back to you. It's not an Ohio driver's license. It's a fake one.
How is it fake?
Right here.
Got the-
You got a quick one? Stop.
So the officers are now saying that the document that she was attempting to use is not real.
Reach into anything. Stop.
No, because
Stop.
that's a violation of privacy. Oh my
No, it's
God. Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is. You just can't go through my
Stop
things
pulling
like
on the
that.
cuffs.
They hurt.
You're under arrest.
They hurt.
Stop.
You don't have to do all this. Like, you're hurting me.
Keep your hands
Okay,
still.
I'm
Stop.
trying to put them down. If you
Okay,
would
then put them
stop.
down. Stop reaching for stuff.
Oh my God, what can I reach for? You're
Back
hurting
down these
me.
pockets.
I don't have nothing in my pockets.
Stop.
Okay, can you please let go of me? I'm not gonna go nowhere.
No,
There's
it's not
three
how
of
this
y'all,
works.
and I'm one person. Please do not touch my ass.
The best way to attract high-ticket coaching clients is
As we are watching a nurse, right? A girl, young girl, went to nurse school, nursing school, got a degree in nursing, and she is not using it for the benefits that she could use them for. Nurses make well over $28,000 a year, so she's just trying to get some fast money. I don't know where she got this check from. Let's continue to listen in. Thank you guys for listening to Tanisha Talks Teas today on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube.
Ass.
I'm just back
Okay,
of my
that's
hand
fine,
here.
but I don't feel comfortable with you doing that.
I'm just doing it for officer safety here. It's the
Oh
back of my hand.
God.
Stop
Can you
reaching.
please
No.
let go
We're going
of
to the-
me?
No, we're going to the car. Come on.
Please let go of me.
No.
Please let
No.
go of me. You're hurting me, bro.
Hey, walk.
Okay,
then.
I am. Can you please let go?
No.
You are hurting me.
Okay.
You are hurting me.
Out.
You're hurting me because
By walking?
the cuffs are pulling on my wrist and you're hurting me.
Well, they're not meant for comfort.
Okay, but they don't have to be this tight. I'm one little ass person. There's three of you. This shit's ridiculous. Please let go of me.
No.
Please let go of me. Please let go. You're hurting me.
Go ahead and take a seat.
You're hurting me.
Seat.
I don't care. You're hurting me.
Buckle you in so you don't get hurt.
How the fuck am I gonna get hurt? I'm in the back of the fucking car.
Because it's state law to have you buckled in.
Can you at least loosen it?
Go ahead and turn the car on, turn the camera on. No, they're properly spaced.
Oh, no, they're not. They're tight. I'm telling you,
They're not.
they hurt. They are tight. How are you gonna tell me? They're on me. They're not on you.
You find a real ID? Yeah, I get it. It's wrong.
Actually, let him read her rights and then
If you want to go ahead and read her rights and let her know what's going on, see if she wants to answer any questions.
Yeah. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Miranda here. Make sure I got it right.
Here's who she actually is.
Gotcha.
let you do that.
Is that even a good check? $28,000.
That
Did they
is
say if the check was that, or just the-
large check. $28,000 in a credit union, and you come in with a ID on a piece of paper. Like I said, I don't recognize that identification paperwork that she had. I don't know how y'all may receive them in y'all city, but in the state where I'm at, I receive paper IDs that look like my physical plastic ID, except they're on paper. Okay. So of course they're going to, you could go into a credit union with your work check, and if it's several $1,000s, then they want to run it through, a credit clearance or however have you, so that, it's nothing fraudulent going on with your fucking work check. So whatever check that this young girl had, definitely raised red flags. The paper document that she had as a form of identification was definitely a red flag for the police. The police were there in a matter of minutes. As soon as she walked in the credit union, they must have pushed the button underneath the thing and, got the police there, because that was very fast.
The ID.
I'm sure they just checked the ID. She's got somebody else's social here. I'll let you go through all this.
Okay. Thank you.
First and foremost, and then
Okay. Yeah, let me just gather my thoughts for a second.
Yeah.
So this was in here, and then
she has a forged government document
okay.
in someone else's name.
Gotcha.
she got other people's
There's another-
information in there.
Okay.
Can I make a phone call, please?
Yeah, when we get to jail.
I'm not going to be there long.
Let me just set this on the seat for a second.
Sure.
I'm allowed a bond. I need to call for my kids.
All right. We can take care of that later, okay?
Okay, how? What's
So
later?
you have the right.
Okay, so as we're paying bills on body cam. Okay, I don't download these videos, so I watch them for the first time as I just, click on them from whatever source I'm using. So yeah, we have a nurse, young girl, could be making, money to take care of her life, her family from nursing, and she is using that time instead to scam and steal, lie, and deceive.
Remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in court.
Okay, I have one question. Am I allowed a bond?
You have the right to an attorney if you cannot afford one.
Am I allowed a bond, though? This is what I'm
We'll get
asking.
all this stuff figured out. Do you have any questions right now?
I need to make a couple phone calls.
We'll get that figured out later, okay?
What's later? I have to get a hold of my kids so they know what's going on.
We have to get to jail and process it first.
Yeah, you'll get a call later.
What's later, though, is what I'm asking. I'm
After
going
we
to
go
be
through the
worried. I have to call my fiance.
Okay. All right. Do you want to answer any questions about what's going on here today?
No, I don't.
No?
I don't. I'd rather be quiet because you guys are known to twist words.
But yes, you said somebody was able to.
I do have one question. When am I going to be able to get my belongings?
$300 in cash and
Excuse
put them all
me.
back into her purse.
Excuse me.
She said she canceled the
Excuse
cards that
me.
were taken
Excuse me.
when she started getting fraud alerts on the
Excuse me. Hello? Hello? When am I going to be able to get my belongings? Excuse me? Hello? When am I going to be able to get my belongings? That's the only question I have.
Man, we're gonna get that figured out, okay?
Why can't
First
you
we're
tell
going to
me
jail, and then We're gonna
anything?
get you booked in.
Why
and
can't
you'll
you
be
tell
able
me
to make a call,
anything?
and then we'll figure out about your belongings, okay?
Will I be able, if I get bonded, will I be able to receive them back? My ID and my phone and my purse?
We'll get that figured out. I'm not sure all the details yet. We're looking through here and just trying
Why
to figure it out, okay?
Can't you tell me? You're the one that has my belongings.
3 socials, 2 DL, 3 DL.
Okay, while they're going through her belongings or whatever, I mean, she's not even booked. She has to get booked. She has to get a court date to see the judge. You have to get a bond. You have to make bond, whether it's on your own recognizance or you get bailed out of jail. After you go through the process of getting, booked out of jail, bonded out of jail, then you get your belongings if they have them in your property once you get released. So she's not even at the jailhouse. Like, she's not even in the first step of getting booked into jail yet. She just got read her Miranda rights. They're trifling through her bag, okay? And they're finding all types of evidence for this young girl, like different social security numbers, people's information. Right now, she's looking like a super scammer. $28,000 is a lot of money to be trying to scam off somebody at one time. So
the socials that are in there belong to me and my children. And you can look that up and you'll see that that's proof. Those socials are my children's and mine. Well, not even mine. Mine isn't in there, but my children's. I have 3 children, and I can tell you their names and their birthdays. Those are theirs. They're all my children. So everything in that wallet is mine. And
so she's saying that the other social security cards that they are finding are her children's socials. So we'll see if the cops make any further understanding of whether or not that's accurate or true.
Nothing else. And like I said, you can look it up and you can see for yourself. Everything in my purse and my wallet belongs to me. And they're all legit. Like I said, you can look them up and you can check. And the 2 IDs in there are both mine. They both have my ID, my names on them, and my address. One is a passport photo, and the other one is a regular BMV one. I went to the Walgreens on Clark yesterday and got that done. The passport ID. And you can also look into that and see that that's the truth.
Anything else in there?
Not that I'm seeing that has any relevance.
Like I said, though, man, everything is mine and legit. Other than that,
Let him get out of here. So, what?
Those ones are mine. Those ones are legit.
Okay, we still have to impound them anyway until you can prove that they are yours. Okay?
You can call the Social Security office.
We have
I can
to
tell you
impound
the
them.
names on those. I have 3 children. So why are they being taken? Like I
It's
said,
all going to go with your property. It's all going to be impounded.
Impounded, what does that mean?
It means sewing into our property.
Okay,
That's
will
where
I be
people
able
keep
to
the
get it
property.
back?
Yeah.
Because I can't replace those.
Yeah. We have a property clerk. You get your stuff back.
Girl, yes, you can. If your social security card is lost, just file online for a replacement or call or go down to the Social Security office and get a new replacement social security card. In the event that you are prohibited by the police and you have property on your person, there is a chance that you may not leave jail with everything that you went into jail with. Jail is a very overpopulated, overcrowded place, and your belongings do get lost, stolen, and misplaced.
As long as you're able to prove that they're yours, then yes, you'll get them back.
You can call
A
the
detective will
Social
do that.
Security
Yeah.
office on 73rd.
A detective will do that.
Everything in that, especially the 2 IDs, are mine in the purse.
Okay.
And you can check up with Walgreens on Clark. I went and got the passport ID yesterday.
Okay. Well, right now you're under arrest for identity.
What I do recommend for everyone listening, all my tea sippers, always have a backup or a replacement card somewhere in your home, or give it to someone you trust, like your mother, your grandmother, someone of that nature. Or you can always have them downloaded and saved in a file on your computer, phone, something of that sort. If in the event your information is ever lost, stolen, something like that, you always have the replacement cards or access to the information that you need in the event you need to use your social security number.
Whatever. I'm trying to take care of my kids.
Hey, thanks.
She's in possession of.
Well, she's also in possession of a driver's license that has info on it too. So it's identity theft at the very least.
Very least.
So the police just confirmed it that this young lady also did have maybe potentially the person that she was scamming and trying to cash their check. However, she came to be in possession of this check with someone else's information on it. She had maybe their personal identification card on her as well.
How many
Now
IDs does she have with different
formally
names on it?
officially charged with identity theft.
Her picture.
This is the same.
Those are both the same?
Yeah, this is the same driver's.
So just the one? And then she's claiming these 3 social
Just
cards
a
are her
piece.
children's.
Yeah, piece of paper.
Which all have the same last name, I believe, as her. Correct? Fully? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which that might all check out, so a paper ID for identity theft right now. Right. We'll see about this check.
I'd also like to give you this tea to sip. Anything over, in most states, over $5,000, sometimes $3,000, can be considered grand larceny, and it is a felony. Okay, so it's serious. That kind of money, you could potentially be looking at prison.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
How much time can I get for this?
So what they say? They said the check
They said
was
it's a
good.
good check.
Okay, it's just under that other lady's
Yeah,
name.
it's under someone else's name.
Okay.
But it's a valid check.
All right.
Hello? How much time can I get for this?
So being that this young girl's a nurse, where do you guys believe she may have got this real check at? She just put it in someone else's name or something, the police are saying. Where do you think she got it from? I'm going to go out and make a guesstimated opinion on it. I think she stole it from one of her clients. I think she stole it. She's probably maybe like a home health aide or works in a nursing home. Even if she works in a hospital, she can have access to people's identifications, especially people that are highly medicated in a hospitalized environment. If she has access to go in their room while they're sleeping or something, she could slip in their bag and steal their belongings. How do you guys think that this nurse that was attempting to cash a $28,000 check with a fake ID came to have it in her possession?
That I don't know.
Drop your guesstimates in the chat, tea sippers, along with those teacups.
Well, that's up to a judge.
Upon being apprehended and charged with theft, forgery, and identity fraud, the woman underwent questioning by detectives while in police custody. During the interrogation, she claimed that a man she met on Facebook had supplied her with the check, promising her $2,000 to cash it. If you were the judge in this scenario and she were to be convicted, what sentence would you deem appropriate? Feel free to share your comments, and don't forget.
All right, tea sippers, if you were the judge, what would you deem an appropriate sentence for the nurse arrested attempting to cash a $28,000 check? I am going to go out and say probation for little mama. If it's her first offense and she doesn't seem to be like a threat, as far as like, bodily injurious person, but I would put her on probation. I'd make her do community service, and I would also strip her of her nursing certification as well. She would no longer be able to work with the fragile people, that require nurses, like children, elderly, things like that. She would no longer be able to utilize that as a form of employment. So, yeah, drop that in the chat. Let's go ahead and move on to the next video. My. That was the scamming nurse. Who we got up here, y'all? Police teach the stubborn 19-year-old why you shouldn't fight the police. Okay, we're going to go ahead and sip some tea from this video as well on Youth Gone Bad edition, okay? They are thieving, scamming, fighting, and just being menaces to society. What the has gone wrong with our youth? Let's take a look here and see what we're sipping on this 19-year-old. Oh, my Jesus.
How is that assault? I did not touch her. What are you talking about?
On November 7th, 2025 in Ohio, police officers responded to a residence following reports of a domestic altercation involving a weapon. Upon arrival, they found a father outside with his 2 young daughters.
Where's she at?
Hey, get her out of the house. Thank you too, bitch. I get down here.
Stay over here.
It does. It does. It does.
Get her out of my house.
I stay here.
I have a little kid and she's running around with a whole fucking butcher knife.
Ma'am, stop.
Get her out my
It
house.
ain't no stop. You don't know what the fuck I go through with them?
Yeah, get her out of my house.
Listen.
What
actually started all this?
She's mad because she wanted to go to an interview and she can't find her stuff. Then she started punching on my door because she talking about, oh, I can't find my shoes. She started trying to fight her. I pushed her to the ground. Why the you touching her? That's your little sister. Why is you? Right, she was punching on her. I pushed her to the ground. Stopped them from fighting.
punch you back.
How old is
She's 19. She can go. She can go.
Where's the knife at that she was holding?
It's in the house.
So we are wielding knives because we cannot find our shoes to go on job interviews. We don't have the mental capacity to understand that that is not a matter of circumstance where you need a knife for your family for any type of self-defense or however have you. Girl, ooh, Jesus, the youth are fucking brain dead.
Out this long.
Okay. Do you know where she put it down?
In the living room.
Okay.
Did she have a knife?
Hey, knife supposedly in the living room.
Yeah, get her out of my house, bro. We have whole little kids and her son. She just dumb and stupid.
I like that green.
Yeah, she gotta go. I'll get where she goes. She can't be here.
I hear you on that.
She don't stay here. No, she don't.
She does live here.
No, she don't. No, she do not. She don't stay here. She's staying at her cousin's house. Her stuff is here. She came get her stuff and got dropped. She just got dropped off. Not even been an hour. She got mad because she couldn't find her shoes.
Okay, so she just stopped by to get stuff for this interview?
Yeah, she gotta go.
How long has she been staying at her cousin's?
She's been over here since she's been down here. Because she came over here to get her stuff, get dressed, and supposed to be going to an interview. But she came got mad because she couldn't find her shoes.
Okay, it is kind of an important point. So how long has she been at the cousins?
She's been over there since she's been back down.
She's been there since.
Well, I don't know.
Like a month. She's been like a month there.
Like a month? Okay. And before that, she was staying where?
At her cousin's house. Where she was, or she was either at her cousin's house or over there on the east side where her mom.
So it's from one cousin's to another cousin's, not from here to the cousin?
No.
Okay. Okay. Stay right here. I'll be right back. So what actually happened? Was your sister hitting on you? Okay. So why did she hit on you?
Because she couldn't find herself.
Were you in her, why did she blame you for that? Were you in the way, or were you trying to help, or what happened?
Because her son like throwing her stuff. When he plays around, he picks up shoes and throws stuff.
He don't know how to stop playing.
He don't know how to stop playing.
Even when
So when he stole stuff, she wants to count everybody else accountable for him throwing her stuff.
Wait, who?
Like her son, the younger.
Oh, her son. Okay.
Fine, yeah, that's her son.
Okay.
She got mad because she couldn't find her stuff because she was trying to go to an interview. And like I told her, don't
Is her
touch
son in
it
there
here.
right now?
Huh?
Her son's in there.
Yeah, he's the baby. He's the one. He's upstairs with my son.
Okay. So she's upset. Her son is throwing around stuff, and then she hits on you.
She tries to attack her little sister. I pushed her to the ground. I said, no, keep your hands off her. That's not your child.
Yeah.
So then she got up. Because my daughter stepped in front of us. So she got up. When she got up, she went in the kitchen and grabbed this big butcher knife.
Where was she hitting on her and you pushed her to the ground?
She smacked her and then I
started trying to punch
that in
her.
the living room?
In the living room, right there where my couch at. And where TV at.
he knows.
And then she came
Mind
in
your
there.
business.
And then she came in there and started knocking over. She don't own in here. Now, that's why I called the police. Get her out of my house. I'd be dead wrong. I'm gonna beat the out of her.
Okay. All right, I'll be right back. I hear you on that. Thank you.
Since the other officer just got here, you and your sister got in an argument over your missing shoes. You pushed her. She got up. She pushed you back.
Oh my God, families, we have got to be better. This fight, which brandished a knife, a butcher knife, over some shoes.
And then your dad came in and got between you, pushed you down, you got up, and then you hit your head.
I punched him.
Okay.
What's a nice movie, but
Do they have any injuries? Do you have any injuries?
Yes, you can. Go in the house. I ain't got to do with you.
Yeah, why don't you just stay out here? Just so it's not like.
She don't have no shoes on. I know you can see that, right?
Oh, what? Oh.
Go in the house, go upstairs.
Okay.
She needs me. I swear.
Get your on.
where's the knife come in play?
He just said that because he was in here fighting. I didn't have no life. I was in here yelling. And then once I said I beat that, he'll say, oh yeah, I got something for you, then that's what he called y'all. Because he know I'm not scared. I don't care. Like we go through this all the time. My always coming up missing. If none of my come up missing, then it wouldn't even be a problem.
Are you the sister?
Not the one that was getting hit.
Okay.
I mean, where's the knife come involved here?
She grabbed it when I pushed her on the ground because she was punching on my daughter. She grabbed the knife. Before she seen y'all pull it up, she went out to get the knife. If y'all can't find it, it's in that living room. If I put the knife this long.
So what did she say happened?
They get into an argument over the shoes. She pushed the sister. The sister got up, pushed her back. Then she pushed the sister again, and then Dad pushed her, so she got up and hit Dad.
Apparently she hid the knife somewhere in here.
I didn't hide it.
He's adamant that she had a butcher knife. Why would he say you had a knife, though?
Because he called the police.
Can you stand up real quick just so I can make sure there's no knife back there?
How would I hide a knife in the...
Stand up.
You find all sorts of stuff.
Were you in here when this happened?
Well, I wasn't in here, but
Did you see a knife involved in this?
yeah.
Did she?
I
How
don't
did
know where
someone?
she put it though. Well,
There's a box cutter. What's your knife?
oh my God, my shoes.
She's the primary aggressor anyway.
Just pushing?
Dad says
Would this pushing constitute physical harm?
she pushes her sister. Sister pushes him back. Dad then pushed her to get her away from him.
And she got up, she grabs Dad.
So it matches both sides.
How old is she?
Dad is saying she's 19. Dad's saying she doesn't stay here. She lives at a cousin's. She just has
Does
her
Dad
stuff.
want to pursue charges?
21. Girl, why did you call the police?
White mom.
Insert 1950.
Hey, I'm gonna have you. No. We're gonna argue back and forth with each other.
Sure it does.
13,
You sell drugs so you can pay your rent. Let's talk about it.
We're not gonna argue back and forth. Walk over here for me. Walk over here for me.
I definitely do. I get mail here. What are you talking about? Wait, let's watch this.
She wants her shoes. Her shoes? Yeah.
Do you want to pursue charges?
Yes, get her out my house, bro.
Are you willing to come down and sign?
Yes, I don't care what we gotta do. Get her out my house. I have little kids. We're not going for that.
Okay.
At 1. So I come home. I'm trying to find my shoes and stuff. I can't find none of my shoes. Like, both of my shoes came up. Like, they gone. So then I'm telling them, like, yeah, y'all need to get up so I can find my shoes. Like, I gotta go. So, Naya, you know how Naya is with that smart mouth. Like, I said, if you don't find my shoes, I'm gonna smack the out of you. Like, you over here, you...
That's it.
So,
That's it.
huh?
Where's your child in all this?
My son is in the house, upstairs with his uncle. So then, we all getting into it and stuff.
Okay.
So he
Can I see
called
your
the
phone real
police.
quick?
For what?
Okay, because you're under arrest.
For what? What am I under arrest for?
Don't do that.
Oh my God.
Don't do that.
Okay, what am I under arrest for?
Domestic violence.
Domestic violence. How is that domestic violence when he hit me?
Domestic violence menacing.
How is it domestic violence when he hit me?
Maybe put her in 17 or 7.
Okay, but how is it domestic violence when he hit me and I hit him back? Like, this irritating.
Alright, I'm gonna search it real quick. I'm gonna have
Search
you
me
stand
for
right there.
what? I don't have nothing on
You don't,
me.
okay, I'm just making sure. If you don't have
So
anything.
we are currently in Akron, Ohio. That is where this particular story is coming out of. Akron. That's in Ohio, y'all. Okay.
But how is it domestic violence when he hit me?
Alright, you don't have any time that's gonna put stick stab me, right? You might. Alright.
Over some shoes. I mean, I can understand women, they're very partial to their shoes, but not for nothing. You're pulling out knives on your dad and your little sister over some shoes.
What'd the knife look like?
It's kind of a long knife. It's like this long. It's a black handle.
Black handle.
Black hand. Okay, she might have hid this knife back here. We should match in that description right here.
Can you imagine the level of carnage that this could have been for the police if someone or somebody was to get stabbed? This would be a whole nother case right now.
So how old's sister?
13.
So she pushed 13-year-old.
Yeah, she pushed the 13-year-old because they got into an argument over the shoes.
Okay.
13-year-old gets up, pushes her back.
Okay.
So she pushes her again. She
Okay.
pushes the 13-year-old again.
Okay.
That's when Dad gets involved to get in between them. She tries her to get away, and she just rails off and hits Dad.
She
That's what she told.
walking around with the knife, long black handle knife.
There's the left side of the sink. There's one matching that description.
And then she's saying that she's going to smack the 13-year-old in the mouth over the shoes.
Okay, but how? This is the second time that he done did this,
sit
and
down in
I'm
the seat.
in jail.
Sit down in the seat. Sit down in the seat. Go
Well,
in.
we got to stop pulling weapons on our parents. And I don't blame this parent. If your kids are starting to show signs that they will get aggressive in this nature, like yelling is one thing, you know, but continuously keeping up a level of aggression in the house and always challenging and being aggressive and argumentative, picking up weapons, threatening. You see what I'm saying? Grown kids do not need to live in the house with parents. There are too many cases of kids killing their parents because we are not doing anything to remove them from the situation until it's way too late.
In the car. Don't make this more difficult than it has to be.
It's always something.
Sit back for me.
I had to come outside and get some air, y'all. Okay, so while we are paying bills on the body cam, thank you guys so much for watching Tanisha Talks. Please leave a comment today on that. Family murder. We just never know with the young kids today where exactly they're going to land. We'd like for them to, land somewhere better than jail or dead. Unfortunately, some of our children are hard to reach, hard-headed, and just hard up for a hard life.
All right, go in the car. Sit up in the seat. You're making it way more difficult than it has to be. Nope. Let's go.
He's just right. That's my grandson.
He's strong. That youngin' is strong. That's a strong youngin', y'all. It's taken 4 or 5 police officers to put her in the back of a police car. She's a strong youngin'.
Here. Hey, actually, pull it out. Hey, pull it out. I got a rat. Come on out. Come on.
Wait, the handcuffs! Get off of my leg!
You're over here in the grass. You're gonna do this. Have a seat. Sit down. Okay. Leave on it. Yep. Stop kicking me.
Longer.
Like this.
Get my foot.
Thank God, okay? I'm going to say for the father, thank God, say this was grandma or mom. If mom's not as big or strong as her, everybody would have been fucked up in that house. There probably would have been some carnage because she is fighting 5 or 6 police officers and they can barely hold her down.
Wait, the handcuffs is on my hand, tight!
Give me the ankle strap.
Oh my God! What the fuck is happening? Get the fuck from me! Like this is irritating! Oh my God, get off because the handcuffs is tight!
And use your words and say that.
They're tight! Oh my God, they're tight!
And yes, of course, we may have a level of empathy for this situation, but look at what brought them to having her down on the ground in handcuffs. She used a weapon to try to intimidate the family to get what she wanted, which was some tennis shoes. And then she's fighting off 5 or 6 police officers. So, even though those handcuffs may be a little tight, they are using the restraint that they need to try to contain her because it's not working at the moment.
Take a breath. Relax.
This is irritating.
never seen those level of restraints used outside of a jail. I've seen them use them on people inside the jail, but not outside the jail. So the police are now strapped with the complete body restraints. Like they would put a person that they want to like try to administer medicine to, and like some type of a belt apparatus for her. That's wild.
Over that way.
Oh my God.
They got her down.
Just caught a felony for nothing.
That's not no felony.
Assault on the peace officer is a felony.
How is that assault? I did not touch her. What are you talking about?
It's not set up correctly. It's
Damn.
not going to pull tight.
I don't need that. Oh my God.
Here, hang on.
Can you imagine the level of embarrassment that this family is going through right now? This young girl is on the lawn of her family's home, strapped down to the complete gills from her head to her feet in handcuffs, fighting 6 or 7 police officers as her babies and everybody watch from the upstairs windows. All the neighbors, everybody just watching this go down.
I loosen this.
That's that baby method I can never do with my car seat.
They gave me a headache.
Look, 1 and 1. Those are loose enough.
It don't even feel like it.
Well, they're not made to be comfortable.
You gotta stop twisting your wrists anymore. Okay? It's gonna make them tighter.
Put your hands together like you're praying. Put your palms together. There you go.
Okay, but can y'all take the helmet off? Because I don't need that.
It has to be on with the wrap.
Keep your hands turned like that.
Oh my God. But how is that a felony when I did not touch her?
Why didn't you get in the car when I told you to?
Because y'all don't understand.
Could have been avoided.
Every time he do something to me, he want to call the police.
Foss Swim School has been teaching swimming lessons since 1993 with the purpose of
You can't put your hand on your siblings. He's allowed to. Stop.
I didn't put my hands on her. I shoved her.
You told her you were going to smack the out of her in front of us.
Okay, but that's what people do when they mad.
Yeah, it's called deviation. Probably comes this way.
Yeah, and then back down.
I'm back.
So I can see a judge tomorrow?
Not for DB? Oh, tomorrow, yeah. Possibly.
All y'all do, I can get up. All y'all gotta do is stand me up. Just stand me up from the back.
One of them. Yeah. They're safe.
Just stand me up from my arms. I can stand up.
No, not unless you can't.
Yes, I can.
No, you're not coming out.
I know I'm not. But I'm saying I can stand up.
Come on, hold on.
Great. So just stand me
You
up.
guys have to come back here and support the back. The others have to be on the side.
Hold on.
Wait, Tuck.
All right, lift. She's caught on.
Pre-sippers, look at how they have to put this 19-year-old
With that helmet, it's going to
young
keep going
black
right back.
woman, a mother, in the back of a police car. They got a helmet on this
Let's get her
girl
strapped
and a
in.
full body restraint on her entire body, handcuffed on her feet and her ankles.
We'll be in route 4. We just want to stay down the right. Okay, we'll have juries to do so.
So we go through the road?
Just somehow so that it sort of keeps her secure.
So what's my charges?
Right now, I believe domestic violence and domestic medicine.
What's that?
What?
What is that?
Domestic violence?
No, I know what that is.
Domestic violence medicine is when you threaten to
I
cause
have
harm to
never
people.
seen
Which is
someone
also
behave like
illegal.
this, guys. This is crazy. Remember to drop your teacups in the chat. Show your support by liking and subscribing to Tanisha Talks Teas. I have never seen anyone be arrested like this. This is insane. Drop your thoughts in the chats, will you please? Thank you.
Okay, wait, what's going on?
I'm not taking her out of trust assignment.
I can sign. Is it about my son? Is it about my son?
Yes.
Okay, now what's going on?
Okay.
What's going on?
Huh?
What's going on about my son?
That's what we're discussing.
Do I need to sign over my rights to my dad? Well, sign him over to my dad.
This officer's going to speak with you about that in a moment, okay?
Talking about medicine, domestic violence, respectfully. So it's in the report aspect of it.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Huh?
Yes, ma'am.
Could you let me know what's going on with my son?
So, yeah, I'll come talk to you. So, are you okay with us giving custody over to the male here of your son while you're in jail for the night? So we don't have to take him to child? Yeah. Okay, so he's good to stay here then? Okay, alright, thank you. Okay. So, these are the questions that you have to ask them. So I always print it off because I'll never remember it. So we have to go ask him these box questions, yes or no.
Excuse me.
I mean, I feel a level of empathy for this young girl. However, we must be mindful of our actions. She pulled a butcher knife. She pulled a butcher knife out on her family over a pair of shoes. Now, the officer did say that she would get out tomorrow. According to if the judge feels the same way, we're going to have to, pray that this young girl gets the help that she needs.
So I got a question.
What's up?
Tuition-free online learning from Destination.
So we are watching youth bad. Okay. Thieves, scammers, knife wielders, our youth.
Violence is a felony.
You put me on 22 small real quick so I can change my video, please.
Have you ever been convicted of domestic violence in the past?
No.
No. It's not a felony right away. There's certain things that will bump it to a felony.
Like what?
Like prior convictions.
How's it going? I just gotta talk to Dad one more. How's it going? Hey, where did she punch you somewhere?
No.
She never punched you? What did
She hit her.
She hit her?
She hit my youngest.
By pushing? Or
I pushed her when she was punching on her sister.
so she was punching on her?
She said she punched you and then you hit her.
No, she tried. I dipped.
Okay.
She was hitting her. I was in here. They were arguing. She walked up, said, "I'll smack the out you." Then she smacked her. Then she started trying to punch on her.
Okay.
When I looked up, I stopped looking at my phone. I looked up. I seen that she was punching on her. I pushed her to the ground.
And then when they started fighting, I tried to break it up.
Did she say anything with the knife or anything? Or did she just
No,
grab
she
it?
came in here and grabbed the knife. And was right before y'all came, she was like, "Oh, I stabbed you."
Okay.
I said, "Well, come outside, because I don't want no blood in my house."
Hey, Jada. I just want to have you read this document real quick. So this is the transfer of custody. So you're agreeing to transfer custody of your son, Caden, to your father, Lewis, temporarily?
Okay, I got a question.
Hang on. So if you were not in handcuffs, would you be agreeing to sign this form? You want to take a moment to read it?
Is that to like give over my child?
Just temporarily,
Oh, okay.
while you're in county.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Arrested, consent given.
Arrested, verbal consent given on BWC.
What's this
I'll be working on this 12, but you can pull me if you need me.
That you disrupted our investigation. You made it last longer. You hindered it by doing your little fiasco of not wanting to sit into the cruiser.
Oh.
It's a misdemeanor.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna jump on this over there. Seatbelt over there.
Pretty much just do that for the mark do that far right.
So you're saying any pursuit over 50 miles an hour down?
No, even running high.
No, I know. But I'm saying you're limited to like 50 miles an hour.
That's too unbuckled.
No, we're coming this way. Jabbar,
Please come over here, Tamara.
Please, my arm just hurts.
okay.
We know. You'll be out of this here shortly, okay?
This is how they carry murderers into jail, like serial killers. This is a 19-year-old mother who was looking for her shoes, couldn't find them, got into a fight with her little sister. Her dad pulled her off, her little sister, and she went and got a knife, according to the family. And now she is being carried into jail like Marilyn Manson. This is no way to start our lives, 19-year-old youth, okay? 19-year-old young girls. This is crazy.
What part of you is this?
My arms.
Next time to save us all from this mess, ma'am, can you just not do that?
All right, what we're going to do is we're going to move you into the cell and we're going to take you out of here. And your behavior depends on what we do with you, okay? If you want to act cool, we got you. All right? All right, we're going to carry you into there.
1413.
All right. Oh, my God. My arm is hurting. That was so bad. Yeah, don't run around.
DV menacing with a knife. The two female roadies tried putting her in her car and she was just kicking and kept kicking me, so I was like...
So you guys play the rap on the street?
She should be good now. She was good once we got in the rap. Yeah. Thanks, man. You're welcome.
The woman was arrested for domestic violence and menacing. If found guilty, what do you think would be a fair sentence? Share your thoughts in the comments. And
T-sippers, that was a 19-year-old youth gone bad, okay? What do you think would be a suitable punishment for her? I think she needs probation, community service, parenting classes, therapy, okay, and some community outreach resources given upon her. I think the whole entire family may need some therapy. Because there's, lots and lots of things that can fall into place for this young girl if those things are not acclimated into her life, okay? I really want to thank you guys so much for watching Tanisha Talks Teas. Today was an edition of Youth Gone Bad. Let me know in the chat how you guys feel. What do you guys think could be some things that could be used in the communities of families that have these issues going on? What do you think could best benefit them? Therapy, outreach programs? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chat. Drop those teacups in the chat along with your tea on just what you think would help the families in these communities that are going through moments like this. I want everybody to be safe out there. And as I said, if your grown kids, okay, or your kids, period, are showing signs of hurting the family, I want to get a knife, I want to get a gun, I want to get something, and like hurt you guys, remove them from the family dynamic before someone ends up dead. This has been Tanisha Talks Teas. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day.
Thanks for watching. Remember to show your support by liking, subscribing, and sharing. It's a blessing. Keep your teacups filled and ready for my next upload. Until then, stay inspired and remember, always stay sipping.